stand on the shoulders of giants. On that note, rest in peace to Kenny Weldon, rest in peace to Customato, all the people who created these amazing styles and techniques and formalized them. Anyways, jumping right into it, the peekaboo stance. We were covering all the essentials. The footwork, the Lomachenko shuffle, the slipping. You notice off that inside slip, off that inside dip, Tyson would do that shuffle and cork that uppercut. Off the outside slip, he would shuffle again and cork the front uppercut. This was kind of the inside combination that he used on the inside that you can emulate, that was so effective with the Lomachenko shuffle. That having been said, if you're not as quick as Tyson, I really recommend that you post, that you're holding on to the opponent, that you're controlling their bicep, controlling their shoulder, making sure that they can't punch you while you're letting these punches go in your Lomachenko. Unless you're so strong like Tyson, he would take shots right here on the head, because if you're a trained professional, and it's a gloved fist, you're covered in Vaseline, you're all sweaty, this part of the head can actually take shots. So Tyson was so good at defense, would actually take very few shots, but the ones he did take were not on the chin, were not on the temple, were not in the middle of the face. They were on this part of the head, so that he can kind of block with that part of the head and use it as a shield in case something did get in. So in terms of how he would close the distance, of course, the slip jab, using that as a tool to set off power punches off either side. Head feints, dipping, the Lomachenko shuffle that we spoke of. All of these tools, the Dempsey roll, throwing power off either side on the Dempsey roll. Slipping, or dipping and ripping rather. Remember, slipping is just defense, just moving to the side when at the last minute you can't move your feet and a straight punch is coming right at you. Dipping is when you see that coming, you're moving inside and throwing an offensive shot back or an offensive combination back. So all of these were tools that Tyson used to get inside. The slip or the dip and the shuffle, the Dempsey roll, the slip and rip or the dip and rip, which is really what it is, the slip jab. Practice all of these in combination. The slip jab, the Dempsey roll, and punching off the Dempsey roll. Slipping and ripping. And don't be lazy like I'm being. Really bring the punches back quickly. All of these key, fundamental, rudimentary facets of the Mike Tyson style, and practice that slip too, not just the slip one. I mean, really in boxing counter punching, you want to be folded 90 degree over to throw a good counter. I don't suggest that nowadays. People have such good kicks. You really don't want to bend fully forward like James Toney style, or even below at the waist. It's just not my way of doing things either. I've tried it in sparring. I know things land like that. I don't like being that low. I like maintaining my height, actually being up on my toes a little higher, and incorporating these defensive, counter-offensive elements of the peekaboo style. The slip jab off either side. Head feints to set up combinations. Slipping and ripping. The Dempsey roll. And dipping and shuffling. All key components of the Mike Tyson Customato style. And I know it's the Customato peekaboo style, but Mike Tyson really, nobody did it as good as him. I don't think anybody would argue that.